Hello, hello, hello. 11 people strong. Let's work. What's up, Alberto? Dwayne, what up? Jesus M. Your best pound for pound fighter. Usyk's number 1. Better Biev's number 2. Two guys who arguably lost their last fights are number 1 and 2. Okay. Crawford's number 3. A guy who's never arguably lost anybody. Madrimov came close, but still. Inoue, never arguably lost anybody. Bam, never arguably lost anybody. Okay. Inoue, different. He would violate Shoo Carrington. Maybe. Bro, I was trying to watch Inoue fight. It would not work for me. I mean, I just saw the fucking highlight. No, I didn't watch Pro Box. You on that fire stick? Nah, I just saw the highlight. I didn't watch. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. Hell no. Crawford, number 1. Who cares about the rest? Well, you don't care about Inoue? Okay. Nah, the monster's too small in my eyes. What's up, Faz? Faz Ahmed. Crawford ain't won, LOL. I got him one. But that's me. That's me. I got him one. Inoue, though, is 2. Interchangeable. Inoue could be 1. Rob, where you been? So was there anybody on the Pro Box card that I've ever heard of? The Cannon versus the Duke. Briggs versus Morrison. Ooh. You are exceptionally good at that, Eon. I gotta be honest. You are exceptionally good at these fantasy fights. Or I like to call them time machine matchups. Because, well, although they did fight at the same time, so they didn't need a time machine. Stars just didn't align for them. I don't know who wins that one. I don't know. Probably, maybe Briggs, because he seemed, actually, maybe not. They both had gassed out. They both hit hard. I don't know. Pro Box cards are always fire. Inoue is dangerous. Jerome, heavyweight, 280 pound. Okay. The feds had Rob's laptop. Pfft. What's higher than 1? Nothing. I'm leaning more towards yes, but Crawford and Inoue now chasing Hall of Fame and crazy money. I believe Tank versus Inoue won't happen because Inoue is too small. Yep, that's what I've been saying. I respect the Ukrainian hitman, but he's not the best fighter in the world. Marquito, can you believe I saw a crackhead in Tampa that looked like the Buffy the Body? I don't know who the fuck Buffy the Body is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that some New York shit that I'm unaware of? I was watching a video of Shannon, his first round KOs, and it's like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'd ask him, but of course, he'll never say that he wouldn't think anybody beats him. I don't know. Oh, so check this out. I asked Shakur, I asked him, who's a tougher fight? Who would be a tougher fight between Tiafimo and Tank? And what do you think he said? I asked Shakur, who's a tougher fight between Tiafimo and Tank? What do you think he said? So I'll show you guys. There he is, Shakur. And I said, who you think is a tougher challenge, Tiafimo or Tank? And you ready? Boom. He said Tank. He believes Tank would be a tougher challenge. I agree. But I don't know if he would say it. You know what I mean? He said Tio, he a liar. And he knows. Oh, shoot, you was talking. Come on, man. I always talk to Score. Get out of here. How he knows me? Now you're making me sound arrogant to say this, but I get a lot of views, man, in boxing. Boxing is it's it's a small circuit. So it's, if you're well known, if you get a lot of views in boxing, almost everybody's going to know who you are. You might not know me like front to back, but TGIF is right. Shakur's saying he don't have power due to hand problems. What a clown. Why? That was a problem with Floyd later in his career. What's up, my Asian Guido? I don't know why he said he's never going to fight Tank. Shakur been a genuine dude from way back. I mean, talk that talk, Marco. But you're not saying all these haters. No, it's not haters. They don't know. A lot of people. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, there's people in this room right now. Tell me and be honest, that don't even know that I have an Instagram that gets like millions of views. Right? Am I wrong? Tell me. Is there anybody in this room right now that doesn't know that I have an Instagram that's like my most popular platform is Instagram? Shakur trying to Jackie Puerto Rican. Shakur's hairline looks like he wears a fucking helmet. I'm jealous. People don't know that there's weighted exercises you can do to strengthen wrists and build knuckles. Just tell him to get the veneers. Leave Shakur alone. He has a gap. He's good with it. Usyk has a gap too. He's good with it. See? Chris didn't know. There's one. I knew there'd be at least one person. His pops is Puerto Rican? So he's half Boricua? Or a quarter Boricua? I'm not sure. I ain't sure. Oh, man. Shakur PR, dad bailed on him when he was little, so he has no PR traditions. Oh, so dad's Puerto Rican. He is half. His mom is African American, his pops is Rican. So Rob, why'd you go with the politically correct African American, but then with the other one you just went with like the street like Rican? Why is that? Why didn't you just say his mom's black, his dad's Rican? Why'd you go with the politically correct one for the African American? Just asking. What's up, Anthony? You see Lopez versus Castillo? Sorry, off topic. No. If Shakur's PR, Roberto Duran is Mexican. Half? I thought it was Shakur's mom. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I've seen his grandfather. He looks all black to me, so. But I don't know if that's paternal or maternal grandfather. Yeah, I'm watching the fights tomorrow. Hell yeah. Why do you think so many PBC fighters aren't fighting? Turkey, maybe? Roberto Duran is born and raised in Panama, schmoove, but his pops is from Mexico. He was just born and raised in Panama. I can't believe Shakur mixed. Yeah, man. His dad is black, I think. Yeah, he is. He's half. We from NY, sometimes I call my friends PR or Rican. They're female. Butter. Pecan butter Rican is what we call them. Or Boricua. Back when I was younger, I couldn't pronounce it, so I'd go Boniqua. If you listen to some of Biggie's songs, he goes Boniqua mami, screaming, "Ay, papi." He didn't say Boricua because he can't roll his R. He heard the rolling of the R, like a lot of dudes who aren't Hispanic, including myself. We thought they were saying Boniqua. But I spoke Bulgarian where we rolled R's, so I was better with picking up languages, but a lot of dudes who didn't speak another language would always mispronounce shit. It's funny. His grandfather is from his mom's side. Now it makes sense. Rob prefers men. Oh, Alberto, why are you always starting trouble? Jesus. Yeah, butter pecan Rican. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's what they used to call him. My butter pecan Rican mommy. My butter pecan Ricans be calling me Poppy. Some try to copy, but they look sloppy. Big Daddy Kane bars. You're right. I had a 3-man with your pops and pops. Huh? A 3-man? Now, Rob, I don't think you were meaning for it to sound this way, but that came off extremely.
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Nelson versus Pacheco. I got Pacheco, man. I do. I think he's going to fuck him up. Nelson's talking too much. Like, it seems like nervous talk. Pacheco's just ready to fight. You know, Nelson's the one who's 38 or 36 and, you know, started boxing late, and he's, you know, he's in the shadow of, not in a negative, I'm not trying to push shit on him, but he's in the shadow. He's one of Bud's boys, and Bud's the best fighter in the world. So he has more to prove. Who else can Inoue fight? Bam. Nelson looked weight trained. I mean, he's always weight trained. Motherfucker bloats up to 200 on fight night. Fulton is awesome, if you say so. Yeah, Nelson just talking to talk. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean, he said, I like men, right? I was digging in Alberto older brother's guts last. Wait, what? The fuck? Rob.
It's fun to stay at the
What are you doing?
YMCA.
Rob might be drunk. I'm mixed too, half handsome, half good looking. Yeah, I'm not. I'm all ugly. Bro, yeah, he's wilding out. What? He shot a kid? What do you mean? Oh, by mistake? I'm fighting. Yeah, word. Okay, bro, relax. You'll act like P. Diddy. Hey, Marco, what are your thoughts on Monzon versus Hagler? Hagler. Stoppage. What if Michael Moore would have stayed at light heavyweight? Or he might have been one of the greatest light heavyweights in history. My man Jeremy Williams might have been one of the greatest cruiserweights in history if he stayed at cruiserweight. But, you know, he didn't. Yeah, that's why he's 36, still a prospect. Well, he started late. Damn. It must have been a mistake, though. So, Warlock. My ass be out the loop. Keep your mind and your thoughts away from my ass, you pervert. 3 fights must happen this year. I mean, I don't have a favorite one, Chris. I couldn't even tell you their names. I know one's a cop, one's a cop, doesn't he have like a stupid Indian, like he's a fucking Native American, right? That's all I remember. I used to go some bowling lane. Saddam Ali. He nice at bowling. Oh, that's cool. Do I get ashy? Hell yeah, I got eczema, man. I get mad ashy. I mean, it's not as visible, I guess, as somebody with darker skin, but I gotta fucking lotion up in the winter every day. Love Tank, but it's crazy. He doesn't fight Haney Loma Shakur. You just called Indians stupid. No, I said the costume is stupid. Not what he's really portraying, but the costume itself is goofy. Like, why the fuck would you be Native American costume and a cop and whatever the other one was? What's up, Goated? Goated Reloaded. Did you see Milton fight? I did not. That's the heavyweight, right? Marco Beard got some salt and pepper. Does it? Sure does. And my son, whenever I shave, my son's like, "You look so much younger." I'm like, "Thanks, I guess." Marco, who's your favorite down south rapper? I don't know. Ludacris? Probably Ludacris. I love Ludacris. Luda fills cups like double days. What do you use to fight the skin? Aveeno. I get prescription eczema cream. My shit gets bad. That, or I don't know, whatever my wife buys. She buys some lotion. I'm not sure what it is. Milton fight was crazy. He tried to counter from round 1. Does your wife like you with a beard? Tia, do you like me with a beard?
What?
Do you like me with a beard?
A beard? Yeah.
She said yes. She said yes. You prefer I don't have a beard, though, right?
No, I like it.
Oh, she likes it. Project Pat is better than Ludacris. I don't know much about Project Pat. I know the name. I know Junior sick knowing he gonna get convertible at 22. Huh? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go live tomorrow for the fight. Yeah, maybe. Luda originally from Chicago. Nah, Luda's from fucking Atlanta. What you mean? Milton had to go push up. The other fighters was gassed. Shout out to the big homie Tia. Marco, it's only right you know, I do need some soursop. Here it is. Good stuff. Inoue keeps training hard to improve his craft. Vegas and Saudi fights incoming, but I think he beats everyone. Milton can't fight. He lost to a man who was exhausted halfway through the fight. Dude said Andre 300. You're missing a zero. Najee Lopez. I'm almost 30 and never really shaved before. You're a white guy, right? You're one of those white guys who doesn't grow facial hair. I know a lot of black people who don't grow facial hair. Like, barely grow any. Matter of fact, my man Fred, who may or may not be listening right now, I don't think he grows much facial hair if he tries. I know your son's upset knowing he will go bald at oh, that's what you meant. Nah, my son's not going to go bald. They go by the mother's side. My wife's father had his hair. You making me want to make some tea. Fuck it. Make some of that Chinese tea you guys fuck with. Chinese tea is dope. I love when I go to like the Chinese restaurants and they give you the tea. I don't know what it is, but it always has the same taste. The shit is good as fuck. Make it. Bam versus Shoo. I might have to go with Bam. 3,000, my bad. But for real, Luda moved to ATL from Chicago. How old was he? All right, now we're going to look this up. Ludacris. I put the Luda Christmas. There's a fucking movie called Luda Christmas that just came up. There we go. All right. Ludacris is... Wow, he's a year younger than me? I thought he was older than me. All right, let's do it. Early life. Christopher Brian Bridges was born in Chicago, in Champaign, Illinois, but moved to Oak Park as a teenager. Oh, shit. That's not Chicago, but it's probably right next to it. Ludacris moved to Virginia and attending Oak Park in 9th grade in Chicago, and then finished high school in Virginia, and then and then he attended high school in Atlanta, Georgia for 1 year. Okay, so you're right. You're right. You are correct, CJ. He basically only spent 12th grade in Atlanta. So he's basically an Illinois dude. You were correct. Thinking it makes easy work for MJ? MJ. Who the fuck's MJ? I don't know what MJ is. They say balding skips a generation, though. I'm getting back to the boxing gym and going to take it seriously. If those guys could go pro, get 10 wins, I know I could do it. Word. Dad and son always have power. Inoue pound for pound. Yep, I believe it. Marco, be right back. I'm about to lube up Alberto's grandmother with some engine oil and acne cream and go to Pound Town. You're going to lube up his grandmother? His grandma? Why would you want to do that? Yeah, Rob's doing that old school New York shit where we just violate. Okay. Marco, you watching Pacheco? Hell yeah, I got Pacheco. Stoppage. Great content. Bradley was peeing blood After that fight, P.S. Thanks for the basketball content. I missed all that in my life. Don't watch it. Oh, all right, no problem. Did you see the one I put out today? I put out a dope one today. Lennox Lewis versus Klitschko. One of the most brutal heavyweight wars between giants. Marco's Pedraza gonna get wrecked. Marcos Pedraza gonna get wrecked. I think so. Yeah, Rob's nasty. You need a tutti frutti? All right. I mean, he didn't. What Rob said wasn't tutti frutti, but fuck it. You need it. You got
Tutti
it.
frutti.
You didn't have to read all of Rob's message, Marco. You don't really. Nah, I didn't. I didn't scan it. I was just reading it, speaking as I read it. I didn't realize he's talking about your poor little abuela. It's not Inoue's fault. He doesn't have a real competition. No, exactly. He's cleaning out his divisions. Divisions. That's how good he is. Not division, divisions. Z, plural. What's up, Mr. Lightning? The Arab white man. I'm low-key sleeping on the heavyweight division. Need to do more research. I mean, they're all aging out. They're all aging out. All the top heavyweights are in their late 30s, some in their 40s. Well, Inoue's a southpaw. So you think one of his own will be his kryptonite? Watched it live and the Bradley one. Yes, loving the basketball content. I saw the Air Jordan movie today too. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do a basketball one again. The last one I did, Shaq didn't repost, so I got a little discouraged. And it didn't get nearly as many views. I realized when Shaq reposts them, I'm getting 300,000 views with the basketball. Now I get 300,000, a million on my boxing, but basketball is a new thing for me. So the few that Shaq posted got a million. One got a million, one got 2 million, one got hundreds of thousands to millions. But the one that I just put up, the last one I did, let's see, that Shaq did not repost. I guess he was, busy or whatever. Was where is it? It was this one right here. You see it? See that one? And all it got, you can't see it, but it was one of the Knicks fight. It only got 11,000 views. So it could just be nobody gives a fuck about a 90s Knicks Heat brawl. To be fair, Inoue's original opponent dropped out, so he fought the replacement. True? Bam is smaller than Inoue. He is. But one division. He's 118, Inoue's 122. Inoue's orthodox? No. No. Inoue versus... No, he wasn't. I could have swore I was watching it today. And the motherfucker was standing conventional. I could have swore. I'm looking it up again. I mean, standing, southpaw. Let's see. Yep, he's standing orthodox. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I guess my fucking brain glitched. Shaq too busy getting some poon. How do you know? Bro, what y'all be on? Supposedly Bam will try to unify in May. I want to see him go to Undisputed. Is choosing Starburst over Snickers tutti fruity? No. Having the Starburst be fed to you by a dude in tights? Now that would make
Tutti
it.
frutti.
Who are you speaking? Bam, 115. Oh, he was 115? I thought he was 118. I mean, whatever, 3 pounds. They're 7 pounds away. It's doable. Bella got some tickets every time she topped me. She swallowed mad pop rock candies. Sound like fireworks when she... Yo, Rob. You are foul. Holy shit. Yeah, I think it worked because Alberto hasn't said anything since. Consistency won't fight people. Drama saying. Hit the like button, word. Wikipedia says Bam competed at super featherweight. I always feel the smaller classes can make the fights easier because of classes. Yeah, exactly. And likable personality, true. Oh, here he is. Rob's like 40 over. Alberto, if I were you, I would tap out of this because Rob is just violating you. Like, violating you like a body cavity search. I would tap out of this one if I was you. But, and I know Rob, he's from my neck of the woods. This is what we do growing up. We violate people verbally. We learn how to snap, do mother jokes, all that. We're good at it. So I don't think your 20-year-old California ass can fuck with it. But you want to go for it? Go ahead. As you young kids say, you're getting cooked like a raw piece of salmon. Yeah, word. Nelson for the upset. I'm calling it now. Nah. But if you're right, cool. I like Nelson. I've interviewed him. Yeah, I actually like him as he's a cool dude. So I'd love for him to win, but I just don't think he's going to. Too many wrenches, too morons. Hey, Franklin, when I give out the wrenches, the dudes are cool. Matter of fact, you're not a moron. You're a good dude. So what I'm going to do now is give you a wrench. And anybody else who thinks they deserve a wrench, speak up now or forever hold your peace. Because not that I don't. Where the fuck are you? Eon, Faza. Where is it? Where's Franklin? How come I don't see it? That's weird. I don't see him here. Was he timed out or something? That's weird. I don't see him. That's strange. Somebody must have maybe timed you out, Franklin, because I don't see you on the YouTube. Oh, I think he just CJ Rich. Yeah, you're definitely chat worthy. I mean, yeah, for sure. You're getting it right now. You for sure. Boom. Welcome, CJ. You're up in this bitch. For sure. Oh, there's Frank. Yeah, I think one of them might have timed you out, Franklin, because I don't see you when I try and wrench you. Nah, sometimes the comments don't pop up. But why is it popping up through StreamYard but not on YouTube? That's weird. It's not popping up. Keep the wrenches low. It loses its novelty. Okay. Then I won't give you one. Is that? I mean, I was about to, but don't abuse the wrench. What's the highest weight class Inoue can win a world title? I don't think he can go past featherweight. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to talk boxing, not the nonsense. Word. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got you, Franklin. Here we go. Ah, you're here. Boom. You've been anointed. Okay. Yes, I agree. That's his limit. That is his limit. Yeah. I don't think he can go more than that. It's gonna be he's looking more and more jacked than you. I was looking at him his fight yesterday or whatever this morning, whatever it was. He's looking like he is like jacked. And he has a small frame. You're gonna make friends on the chat. Why you think this a Inoue like 30? I don't think he moves up anytime soon. He'll only move up for like a big money fight. I'm with you. You don't want it? You want me to take it away? Why? So Inoue versus Tank? Nah. No. It would have to be. I mean, they could probably meet in the middle at 30, but nah. Why do you want me to take it away? I will. I just don't know why you wanted me to do that, but okay, there you go. It has been taken away. Instead of giving wrenches, you should take some away. Yeah, word. How much do people want Inoue to go up, man? He Pac started at 108. He was like 17, but 108 pounds. So Pac went up literally almost 50 pounds on a 5'5" frame, which is why the allegations of juice were prevalent. Dude told Inoue to keep coming and then get knocked. I know, that was funny. He was like, come on, bop, bop, out. Yeah, at least he was game. That's anyways the one like you're not gonna get in his head. And sometimes that works. If I'm in there and I'm nailing somebody and they keep coming, or they it does get discouraging when you're like, okay, you're winning. You're like, okay, I'm gonna win, but Jesus, this guy won't go anywhere. Inoue body is little. He started at 108, yeah. Inoue is a weight bully. He's not a weight bully. Get out of here. Pac-Man was a natural 30-pounder for real. What was more impressive, Pac's weight class jump or Roy Jones? John, you obviously are new to my room to even ask that shit.
Y'all must have forgot.
He is the best fighter, the greatest fighter who ever lived pound for pound in his prime, by far. So the answer would be...
Y'all must have forgot.
And technically, now let me not be biased, Roy was a better fighter than Pacquiao, but more impressive. I mean, maybe Pacquiao's because he went up 8. Roy went up, let's see. Roy had one fight, if I'm not mistaken, at 154. Let me just double check here before I'm talking out my arse. All right. Roy's first fight was he fought at 155. 155. Okay. So, although none of it was all middleweight, but 154, 154. 154, he had a fight at 154. Okay. So Roy went from 154 to heavyweight. So that's middle, super middle, light heavy, cruiser, heavy. So that's 5 weight divisions. Pac did 8. So Pac's is more, but why does it really make him more impressive? You know what I'm saying? Some dudes who turn pro at like 15 are nowhere near their man strength and their man body yet. So of course they're going to go up more weight divisions. So to me, it's not really about that. How just because somebody develops later in life doesn't make them a better fighter. It's just that's how their genetics are. Look at me. I was 5'11 and a half, which is what I am now. And 5'11 and a half at 15. 14, 15. That was my height. And I weighed at the time, by the way, I was a light heavy. I was 178, 180, 185 around. And people thought, yo, this kid's going to be a super heavyweight. He's going to be like 6'3", 250, 225. I ended up losing the baby fat, stayed 5'11 and a half, and never went past 165 because my body peaked early, whereas somebody like Pacquiao's body peaks late. And the fact that it peaks late gives him the opportunity to jump up these weight classes as he fills out. So to me, that's not really a skill. That's just your genetics, if that makes sense. Pacquiao was knocking out heavier fighters. Yeah, he was. That was impressive. Hell yeah. Hell fucking
Y'all must have forgot.
Antonio Foz. Foz? Don't come in here with that that sacrilegious talk. Do not bring that up. The motherfucker was old and out of his prime. And he beat Tarver already. With 0 energy, he beat him in the first fight. How was Inoue a weight bully? Pacquiao skipped 2 divisions too, so he moved up. Damn. Did he? Is it 10? Wait, he went from 108 to 154. So I don't know how many divisions that is, but it's 50 pounds. That's true. Plus, there's different body types. Some people can put on weight. Yeah, exactly. I went from 170 in my teens to 260. Rob, you're 260 pounds? and you're banging Alberto's grandma, you're gonna break her hip. She's gonna have to get another knee replaced. You gotta chill. How tall are you, Rob? Mo Brain. Also, height and fame are different. Height and frame. Yeah. Canelo has a thick frame. Fondora has height. Tarver underrated. No, I mean, yeah, maybe. Was on gear. I don't know what gear is. I kind of get sad, lose respect for fighters when they get knocked out. Sad, yes. Don't lose respect for him. Roy had the best career in history, arguably. So he lost when he got old. Every single fighter except Floyd and Rocky Marciano and Joe Calzaghe and Andre Ward lost when they got old. Some great fighters had a random loss before they got old, which they avenged and just grew from, got better from. Being on gear was, I don't know what gear means. I mean, it must mean juice, I assume, but oh damn. Rob, how tall are you if you're 260? You said it's muscle. You better be at least 6'2" or 3. Because if you're like 6 feet or 6'1" at 260, either you're a little chubby or you're like a fucking bodybuilder. Too many weight divisions, 17 obviously. Damn. Nah, I never heard it called gear. I messed up with my wrist today, not sure sparring ever. Yeah, I actually swapped out that thick ass title bag and I put back my contender bag thinner. It hurt my hands hitting that fucking big one. If I'm gonna be hitting a big bag, I want to have more give. This shit's like it's like a rock. I've been laced gloves before, CJ. Pac moved up like 2 or 3 divisions to fight Oscar too. 6'3", but I ain't 260 anymore. That was too much weight. 6'3", goddamn. You're a big Jamaica Queens, not Jamaican, dude. Yeah, I was about to say he got to be 6'5", 6'3". Jesus. I want my son to be like, if my son's at least 6'1", I'll be happy. But I want to be like 6'2", 3". He might be. These kids are just getting bigger. Yeah, Alberto's boxed. He's boxed up gifts, boxed up oranges and apples. He's boxed. Damn. So what do you weigh now if you're not 260? Did he play football? I hope so. Scaring the fuck out of everybody on that Long Island border. It's a big dude. I've been in a boxing gym before, though never said I boxed. It's okay. Alberto boxed up gifts for Red Cross. Give us more stories. Of what? You give me some topics, and I'll see what I could come up with. Plus you're a boxer, Eon, but never show your footage. Marco, did you do to Ditmas Jr.? No, I went to Wagner, which you Brooklyn dude will probably have no idea where Wagner's in Manhattan. I grew up in Manhattan, right? So I went to Wagner's on the Upper East. Zhang Caballel, who you got? Caballel, AR. Zhang is done. He's old. He's putting on more and more weight. He's throwing less and less punches. I question his desire and his desire and his commitment. Boxers don't offer to share a hotel room. Yeah, word. 16 concussions later, I regret boxing. I wish I kept it. How much did you box, Jank? You had 16 concussions? Motherfucker, you ever hear the word or see it anywhere, maybe in a dictionary, encyclopedia, the word duck? You had 16 concussions? Two questions. Are you exaggerating? Is that actually a fact? And 2, did you just spar or did you actually have fights? I forget. No, we don't play football. You're a bodybuilder? This motherfucker. Do you listen to Ring IQ Boxing? Nah. I'm not a boxer, just a dude who wanted to learn how to fight at first. Thought about amateur. Trust me, don't regret not fighting. All you're doing is saving yourself brain cells. Don't regret it. Okay, then don't act like you're better than me. Say to yourself. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that is insane. I think he's exaggerating. Or like he's like, I don't think he means it literally, more like figuratively. But we're waiting to see what he says. Yeah, that's wild. Now the difference in sparring. The difference, I've been sparring 5-6 years. That's why I don't believe you don't have footage. And you never ever denied it. You did deny it, but didn't. Like, come on. At your age, sparring, all that, there's no way you didn't record something. No way. Sparring only, pretty dumb to spar against heavyweights without having any defense. How tall are you and what do you weigh? I mean, aren't you Irish? So you got that crazy Irish gene making you do crazy shit. Tua catch concussions and body in his body. Tua, you're not talking about David Tua, the boxer. You're talking about some football player. I don't watch any sport besides basketball and boxing, so I don't know who the fuck Tua is. I'm assuming you don't mean David Tua because he didn't catch mad concussions. You feel me? Sparring is James Toney. Yeah, sparring was everything he did. How much Chuck Norris shit do you think you could pull off in real life? Be like 3 foot. Yeah, I could. Absolutely. It depends who. I'll take like 7 or 8 toddlers out at once. But yeah, I could probably do 2 or 3. I feel like I probably maybe 4, depending. Yeah, depending, how big they are, if how they could fight. And another thing too, though, if it's hard though, if they all grab me at once, no matter how good of a fighter I am, I can't overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like even dudes who can't fight, when there's like 3, 4 of them, if they all grab me, there's not that much I could do. I could square off, and if it's like if I line them up, yeah, I'll fucking put them out. If they line up and they patiently wait in a single file line while I fight, but that's not going to happen with 3 or 4. They're all going to jump at you. Yeah, I never learned sparring. When I showed my hoop tape, y'all was hating. Nah, but I got videos training. That's about it. Yeah, let me see. I wasn't hating. It was Alberto, and that's because the video you showed, we couldn't see. We had no idea who it was. It was mad grainy. It was a fucking basketball game from like it was like a helicopter shot on a basketball court. We couldn't see shit. It was like little specks. Oh, I figured. My prime was 170-ish. Trust me, I wish I was lying. Damn. How tall are you? Everyone at the TMT gym got to have concussions during the dog. Yeah, that shit was so stupid. Haney took it personal this morning. What did he take personal? I know he got pissed. Did you guys see Haney get pissed at, well, we talked about this yesterday, at Sylvester Stallone? Why you throw so much strikes? Who? "2017. So you're like 12? They need to get you out to Saudi Arabia. Thank you. I agree. If anybody knows anybody, put a good word in. I don't think what he said was that big of a deal. I think Haney reacting that way is not professional. Didn't show the most class and not professional. You know what I mean? There's ways to respond to something without, what the fuck, dude does no left hook from official, blah, blah, blah. But what Haney said, I actually agreed with him. But I wouldn't have said it that way. Like, you were never a real fighter. You were in the movies. Like, wow, it's a little like disrespectful for you to sit there and criticize real fighters when you didn't even do it. Like you say something like that, but not, dude, don't know a fish hook, fucking idiot. But like you're just talking to him like a dipshit. I get if Sylvester Stallone came directly at Haney. The video's like, look, Haney, you're in a shitty, soft era. But he was just speaking general, and Haney went at him. I didn't like it. Oh, really? He apologized? Why would left hooks? Yeah, because he swallowed so many left hooks from Ryan. That's funny. Stallone just said he had a pair of gloves that he used in the filming of Rocky, and he goes, "Oh, look at these. These were 6-ounce gloves, and the ones that were actually used back then." He's like, "Because back in that time in real boxing, you know, it was like people. The boxing now is just softer." He's like, "I'm sorry, but back then it was just it was more it was a harder game. It was a harder sport." That's all he said. And Haney flipped out, which is Haney was right. Like you never boxed. You were in the movie. Like he was like, the movies aren't real, which is true. Brit DAZN, guys. Yeah, I know, man. These boxers risk their entire life and health since childhood for only a fighter to talk, only for a fighter to talk ish about back in the day. Slum sounds like he has concussion from acting. Slum's advice is credible member. He's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, okay. Damn, I hope he ain't affecting you too. He basically said his generation. Yeah, this generation's soft. Anybody who boxes is not soft. Boxing is still boxing. They might act and do shit outside the ring that's perceived as soft, but the fight game's a fight game. And if you're in it, you're not soft. Simple. He is in the Hall of Fame. He's in the International Hall of Fame in Canastota. And there's a lot of people criticize that because he affected boxing in a certain way, but the Hall of Fame should be reserved for people who worked in boxing directly in the sport, in my opinion. Commentators, okay. You know what I'm saying? Trainers, okay. Fighters, obviously. Referees, okay. But dudes who do movies about boxing? Ugh. I mean, he did produce the Contender series, but that didn't, so maybe there's an argument there. He wasn't talking about how long. He was saying basically like smaller gloves back then. Like that was what started. Like, yeah, see, they fought longer rounds, smaller gloves, fought more frequently, didn't duck each other, like that kind of thing. He has a point. He has a point, but so does Haney. Certain people, I wouldn't say soft. No, not soft. You ready for it? Because of social media and because of Floyd. Way more conscious, way more conscious of reputation. They care way more about how they're perceived and their reputation than any fighters did back in the day. Tommy Dukes, what do you think the American athlete is failing behind it? Why do you think the American athlete is failing behind the international ones? Good question. Maybe what I just said. Reputation awareness. They focus too much on their reputations. How do you rate Ruslan? Ruslan was dope. I mean, he's not a Hall of Famer, but he was a great fighter. Haney is soft as hell. The dude literally sued for getting his ass whooped. No, he sued for somebody cheating, which the person did cheat. Regardless if they did it on purpose or not, they cheated. That's why he's suing. And I'm okay with the suit because there's no repercussions for steroid use. You turn it into, you can go to jail, you get fined serious money, you never fight again. You turn it into that, I guarantee you it will knock out 80% of the fucking positive tests that we see today. Once there's one court case, sets precedent, boom. I'm okay with it. As long as he rematches him. If he doesn't rematch him, then I'm like, that's some bullshit. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. The battery's only put in there because he's not like, oh, you beat me up. When you do a lawsuit, you have to have a bunch of charges that stick. So the more that stick, the more the repercussions will be. So when the next person cheats, well, they'll be like, maybe I shouldn't cheat because I might go to fucking jail for assault. You know what I'm saying? It makes the consequences real. It makes somebody culpable for cheating. It's not that I don't think Haney, that's where you guys get it confused. Haney's not like, oh, he assaulted me. He caused me mental anguish. Like, I know that's what that's just making the repercussions, making the punishments be worse and really mean something. Because if you don't put anything in there, you got to put as many charges as you can. Otherwise, he'll lose a court case. Or if he wins, it'll be something little. Okay, you win. Give him $1,000 and write a formal apology. Like, okay, what the fuck's that going to do? That's not going to deter anybody from taking drugs. 1 second, guys. All right, my bad. I'm back. Okay. Do you think it's because Americans don't say in the amateurs as long? I don't know. That's a tough question. Can't say you're tough unless you're at 300 pounds salmon. Samoan. I mean, you could also say it's a little stupid. Not you're stupid, but that's probably not the best moves you should have made there, Jank. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. You hitting on me? May the sunshine warm your face. You're hitting on me. May the rain fall. Well, appreciate it. My Irish buddy. Yeah, battery. What's up, Caesar? Devin was bringing up that Floyd did the same thing, but I forgot who his fighter was. Oh. I don't understand why people would rather get shot than knocked out. Yeah, me either. I'm just glad we got the rematch. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. They both have to beat somebody before they rematch, which is just a disaster waiting to happen. Snack is Peds. Yes, I know that. Also, Shane Mosley popped dirty. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Shane Mosley, I've interviewed him. He's told me this. He never, ever popped dirty. Find proof that he popped dirty. He got involved in that whole Victor Conte scandal because, he only met Victor once, but he never had a positive drug test for a fight. Prove me wrong, because that's what he told me directly. Haney is dropping the lawsuit as a part of the deal that Ryan Garcia rematch. That's what they say, but I haven't heard Haney or Bill say that. Marco, how good would Leonard, Hearns, Hagler, Duran in today's era? They'd be great in any era. But Devin gets supplements from the biggest boxing drug lord. Neither did Pacquiao, never popped. I know. I was the most powerful Irish blessing, lad. It helps before a bare knuckle. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I know it was not gobshite. I know you weren't mollycoddling me. You were just, that's the crack. That's a nice size dome piece you got. Wow, you could drive 2 trailers. You being rude? Oh boy. Angry Mexicans being angry. He was talking something that made him stronger to fight Procrastination. There's a video. Like I said, find me a link where it says that he popped dirty. Roger Mayweather said Pacquiao was on meth. I mean, okay. Do I look like I took steroids to you? Kidding me? I would never. I want to win because I'm winning, not because I'm fucking cheating. No, you look it up and you send us the link. And let's see where he popped dirty. You can't show a video. You can't show me a link to a like official athletic commission document stating such. You can't, because I don't think it exists. But if you can, cool. You taught me something new. Sounds like Ness Haney propaganda finally got to Marco. What you mean? Does someone like Roberto Duran? Of course. Roberto Duran's a legend. Haney is still a work in progress. Now, when Haney's career is over, who knows? As of now, yes, Duran beats him. Did Victor Conte ever approach me? No. Why would he approach me? Why no one talks about Floyd IV drips? A lot of people IV drip. Yeah, do it. Prove me wrong. Not wrong, just educate. Let me say, that would educate me. It would prove me wrong. It would prove Shane wrong for lying to me. Life-changing money on the table. Fighters will do what it takes to get the bag. Don King was boxing's biggest thug. That's a fact. At lightweight, I don't know. Tank's still active. I give Tank a shot at beating anybody, though, with that power and that speed and that IQ and that patience. But I can't talk until Tank's career is over. IV, it's when you never seen IV? It's like when you stick a needle and it's to a little plastic tube and there's a bag and it drips medicine or fluids or whatever. Like hospitals usually have people have IVs. He got advantage from IV drips. Well, IV drips are just used to rehydrate you more quickly, but that's not. It's illegal because you're supposed to rehydrate naturally, but all it's doing is rehydrating you a little quicker. If you're cutting way too much weight, it's not going to make you faster, stronger. Duran applying too much pressure on Haney. Yep. Marquito, if Jake Paul were to approach you to call out anyone for an exhibition, who would it be? I don't know, maybe like Ellie Sekback or somebody. Maybe I'll fight like Ellie. Or like a real fighter? Shit. I don't know. Roy? I don't fucking know. That's a tough one. Are we talking fighters? Are we talking like content creators? Are we talking just somebody? I don't know. Tank versus 135 Pacquiao. Tank gets washed and KO'd in 5. I don't know about that. Well, I know but what advantage is doing it? Again, you instantly get rehydrated. You don't have to drink. You sit and it instantly goes into your system. Now, drinking puts it instantly in your system too. But another thing it does is IV. Sometimes it'll have like saline. It'll have minerals and it'll replenish you with like essential vitamins and minerals you lose when you sweat too much. Kind of like what's in Gatorade. But yeah, I don't get the difference between that and drinking. Just drink it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure the IV is probably replenishes and hydrates you faster and more effectively than drinking somehow. But I don't know. What goes next? Signature? I don't know. I had a pretty good lead left hook. Or my dip left, hard left hook. Oh, why is this freezing? Oh, here we go. Fight Andrew? Oh, Schultz? I'll whoop his ass. He knows it too. Growing up, did your older brother or dad give you a lot of noogies? I do not have any siblings because I was only child, and my father was never really around when I was growing up. So, answer is no to both of those. Marco looked like he would get more on his bike than. Yeah, okay. Actually, the opposite. I stayed in the pocket like car keys. I would pay to see you fuck Ellie up. Yeah. Frank Martin touching him, imagine packing him. I think people sleep on Tank's boxing skills. They do. Yup. Mark, were you either wasn't a hugger, wasn't a back footer? No, weight bully, no, because I didn't have enough fights where I wouldn't even fucking lose weight. I would just come in at my in shape weight, which I probably wouldn't have done if I had more fights, because then that would give me a disadvantage because you know what I mean? I probably could have got down to 54 or 60. Definitely 60, maybe 54 even. 60, I think. I think below 60 would be too much. Yeah, Tank downloads data. He lets MF get comfort. Yep. Tank would get taken out before he can download against Pack. Schultz. I've literally worked out with Andrew before. Numerous times. He has boxed a little, but very little. Very little. Very, very little. He does know. He knows a lot. Yeah, that's what we used to fucking talk about fights and watch fights together all the time. Matter of fact, I watched, I think it was Pacquiao and Margarito at his house, or Pacquiao and De La Hoya at his house. I forget which one. I'm sure the IV does it quicker and doesn't drinking a lot of water comes seriously. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like I couldn't miss that. You might get blocked soon, Angry, because I can't tell if you're trying to be funny or if you're really just being like jerk off. Can't tell, but there might be some blockage going on. Did Ness get a present that? I don't know. I didn't see his. I've never watched his fights. Tank pipe skill as you're tired of hitting him in the face as soon as you slow down. Yep. Maybe. Now he doesn't. He lets people get comfortable. Marco, get your friend back. I mean, I've tried. I've reached out, and I don't. Not much more I can do. I don't think so. No. I think no. He's not even that experienced enough. You know, like he's probably he's hit the bags a bunch, but not even that much. But in terms of sparring, very, very little. So, and a street fight would be, you'd have to at least, yeah, so no. Maybe the average one, maybe a little more than the average person, maybe, but not like. When can we get Marcos versus JT on board? I'm not fighting no damn JT. How do I send a message through Twitter? Do Instagram. I don't fucking check Twitter. Nah, block him because I think he's the same thing. Don't block him? Why not? Yeah, I want to see this video. Marco got a small head. Pause. I do. I'm bald, but I can tell it bothers you. It's crazy. I mean, kind of a little. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody, is at your wedding and a good friend, and then they just fucking, yeah. I mean, nobody likes that. I'm not losing sleep over it, but yeah, it definitely bothers me. It bothered me a little, but we've seen each other since, and he's been totally like I didn't bring it up, but he acted like nothing ever happened. So I don't know, man. I don't wear hats. I only wear winter scullies. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yes, you're right. That is how we grew up, and I don't know if you could take him or not, but Schultz ditched the heavy bag. Schultz ditched the heavy bag. Now we can catch him playing pickleball in the boy shorts. Go to Twitter. Okay. Okay. I don't really want to talk about him anymore. And no, not 20 or 30. No. Enough, though. Enough where it's like, what the fuck? Maybe 5, something like that. 5, 6, but over like the last like fucking 6 years. Yeah, like maybe, yeah, something like that. 5 messages maybe, but over the last like 6 years. Marco, do a lot of comedians beg you for us. Yep. That's what I'm actually talking about. Marco, go check it out. I tagged you. You tagged me. Okay. I don't really look at Twitter, but you're making me go to fucking Twitter. I don't even know how to look up who's that I'm tagged. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Of Shane Mosley, taken by Judd Burstein, and the matter Mosley versus
I've seen this video.
This deposition is being held at 1790 Broadway, New York, New York, on October 26th.
I've seen this. This isn't him admitting he took. This isn't him popping dirty for a fight. This is him admitting that Victor Conti gave him something.
Well, the injection was EPO, right?
It was EPO, yes.
And you knew it was EPO that day, correct?
Yeah, I guess. I knew it was something, yeah.
Well, you here today. Did you, let me just finish the question. As we sit here today, prior to going to the grand jury in December of 2003, did you know you were taking EPO, yes or no?
Yes.
So then, and you knew you took EPO that day on July 26,
All right.
2003.
I'm about to stop this, but
Okay.
this is not popping dirty for a fight.
Yeah.
Vlogs.
Yeah.
Vlogs. This is not popping dirty for a fight. He never popped dirty for a fight. He did a deposition, have something to do with Victor Conti, but he never got caught taking steroids for a fight while he was being tested as the VADA or whatever the tests that they give you before, during training, before the fight and after the fight. He never popped dirty. So you are wrong. That is a deposition through some Victor Conti shit. But he's never popped dirty, because if he would have popped dirty, it would also be on his record, where the fight would have been a no contest. You know what I'm saying? You timed who out? What's going on? Does Ray Leonard have faster combination? No, absolutely not. Close though. Damn, is that the Mandela effect? Why do I remember mostly as a fighter who popped too? No, I didn't. He did not. That whole thing was something to do, and I don't remember what it is, but but he cheated. Well, you said that he popped dirty for a fight. That's how this whole thing started. Remember? He did not, just like I told you. I don't know about all the other shit. I'm not even claiming to know about that. He told me that Victor Conti gave him something and he used it once, but I don't even care. That's not. You said he popped dirty for a fight. Simple, and he didn't. Roy did, yes. Roy did once. What's up, Roland? No, dude. He didn't pop dirty. He had to be. Yeah, I know he didn't. Just working. What's up, Kevin? Just working to give you props on the shorts history. So appreciate you. I've been to Houston before. I love Houston. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. Damn, you're really good at that, Ian. I don't know. I would have said before 1%, but now I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Alberto popped dirty for crack. Roy opponent also. Yep, exactly. They both did. Which is why neither of them were penalized. They're just like, fuck it. They're both dirty, and they just let the fight, the outcome stand as is, because they both popped dirty. Otherwise, I think they would have probably made it no contest if Roy would have won. Costa is underrated. I guess I was naive. I'm around fighters, and we're very prideful people. We don't if you're a boxer, that's like one-on-one, as much pride and one-on-one competition as you can get. And they're just not the kind of people, at least at face value, that would want to cheat. Even in the ring, there's so few guys I've been in there with that do that cheat, that do dirty shit. Just dirty shit, let alone cheating full. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sport like that. It's a lot of sportsmanship. It's a lot of like respect. So I wouldn't have thought that, but you know, yeah, he does look like his pops. Moves in here a couple days ago saying it was heroin. I don't know what the fuck you guys talking about, but anyway. So what else we got? What else we got? Mother lovers? What else we got? I am going to bounce, people. I appreciate you guys. Catch you tomorrow, maybe for the fight. All right. Thanks, guys. Hit the and Alberto. I got Pacheco. Stoppage, or dominant victory, or stoppage. Yeah, I think I will be. I gotta see what time it starts and all that. But yeah, maybe I'll go live for that. We can watch that. Maybe I'll bring one of you guys on because I hate going live for fights because it's long and I don't want to just talk the whole time because it gets fucking draining. So when I have people join, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. Peace.